Do you remember those things called time capsules? I remember thinking they were so cool when I was a kid. You you take a bunch of stuff just from your day-to-day life, maybe a newspaper, maybe some type of toy or tool, and you take all of these things and you put them in some sort of box or time capsule and you bury it somewhere in the hopes that someday in the future someone finds it, uncovers it somehow accidentally, and they go in and they get a little piece of time, right? Something from the past where they say, this is how people live. This is what was going on in the news. And now every day of our lives, every moment has become a time capsule. We carry around with us these devices that can take a really good picture of basically anything. We can take videos of anything and we put it online. We put it out there for the world to see. So we used to think about what to document, right? What was important. When you took a picture, it was always at a family once-a-year event. Or maybe when you won some kind of award, that's when a photograph was taken. And even before then, before cameras existed, someone might paint you, but that was only if you were very rich or very famous. So what are we to do now in this age when everything is documented, every moment of our lives? It's almost as though we're trying to hold on to or preserve every little thing that's happened to us. I fear this makes us too focused on the past. I fear this makes us too reminiscent, too nostalgic, and not focused enough on the future and on taking action. Today I pressed the delete button on my Facebook account. And I was hesitant to do so. And sometimes when I'm hesitant to do something, I know that that's a good sign that it's something that I need to do. Now, I've deactivated my Facebook account in the past. And what that does is it kind of puts your Facebook account hidden, right? In the background a little bit. But it's still there. So you can always come up and bring it back. The reason I've never actually fully deleted it is because of all the things that I will lose. I will lose a lot of pictures. I will lose a lot of connections to people that I don't really have in any other way. I'm in all sorts of different groups on Facebook, and there's all sorts of great things that can come from Facebook and all social media, really. But I realize it's just time to cut the cord. Facebook, as far as I can see, has become a double-edged sword. On one hand, its main purpose, as with most social media, is to keep us distracted and to keep us addicted, to keep us scrolling through our feed, to keep looking for that next dopamine rush of, did I get a message? Did I get a like? The other edge of the sword is that they are constantly consuming our data. They're constantly trying to learn more about us and our habits and all sorts of things, and they're selling that data. We are now the product. We are no longer their consumer. We have become the consumed. So looking at it that way, I really have to ask myself, what benefit is Facebook giving to my life? What problem is it solving? I once heard that we should always ask this question about technology before we just dive right in, before we assimilate it into our life and into our day-to-day actions. First, we have to ask ourselves, why do we need this technology? What problem is it fixing? I don't see any problems that Facebook is fixing for me. I only feel more problems. I only feel more anxiety. And that might not be true for everyone, but that's where I found myself. And the thought of Deleting my Facebook account, while it does give me a little bit of anxiety, I feel some resistance, some fear of what I'll be losing. I also feel a great freedom, a sense of letting go. I have 30 days to log back in and reactivate my account. But I don't think I'm going to. I don't think that Facebook is really fixing any of my problems. It's just causing me to become more distracted. Slowly, I want to inch my way more and more off the grid. The Zuck doesn't need to know all of my data, all of my history, all of my browsing habits and my spending habits. So for now, I'm closing the Book of Face.